Hey yo, what's up guys, it's Sky here, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an amazing video for you guys. This is going to be the gunsmith for the Oden. It just came out. And this is my loadout that I will be using. We will be playing two games. One will be multiplayer, one will be BR, just to show you the different builds that I have for them. This is currently the one I use for my multiplayer. As you guys can see, you will need a lot of ADS. And then a lot of people would just like choose the MIP light short, but you do want that control. And you do want to have that control not be hit flinched, so that's why I have hit flinch as well. As much as it makes the gun really heavy, this build I'm very satisfied with. It's very to get hit shots with, and it's very easy to get like your camos up very quickly. As you guys can see, I already have it on platinum. Sadly, I don't know why Damascus doesn't unlock for it, but I'm pretty sure it will get updated and it'll soon come out, but I kind of have all of them ready and done, so I don't know why I don't have this, but still, hopefully COD can fix that soon. So ignore the rest of the loadout, that's just your normal loadout that you'll be using. But for the gun build, that is my gunsmith build, and let's get right into the game. Hopefully we don't have such a hard game, and it'll be easy enough to just cruise through with this gun, because the problem with this gun is you can't do rush peaks with it as much. And if you do, you need to have your gun control on point, or else missing even one bullet in close range combat can be very fatal for you. Because all the other guns and all the other assault rifles, basically any gun, fires faster than this, so you've got to be really on point. Rust. Okay, at least it'll be a long range sort of map. It is a small map, but you can generally take long shots here. It's going to be a lot more easier to camp for these guys. I'm not going to camp because camping is not the way I play. So that's my gun.
Hurry this up. I have a birthday party to get to.
Oh no, not from now. Let's just kill early, guys. Come on.
Cross the lead. Enemy contact.
As you guys can see, when it comes to close range, you have to be really on point, or it'll be a disaster for you. Long range, no problem. Pretty easy.
UAV recon is standing by. Contact with enemy.
Ooh, from behind. Bot, of course.
Not to brag.
Great timing, bot. I should have turned on my UAV.
Enemy contact. Targets in sight.
This dude, okay. I hope he actually got affected by that.
A couple of killer clowns.
Oh, he's still burning.
Contact with enemy. Tango down.
Okay, these are bot kills. Tracking with this gun is another problem. This is where I just tend to use hip fire. Okay. I'm just going to turn this up.
Contact with enemy. Reloading.
Okay.
Enemy contact. Contact with
As
enemy.
you guys will notice, I don't reload much with this gun in multiplayer because you don't really need many shots
Target down.
for it to count.
Enemy contact. Changing back. Contact
Is
with
this
enemy.
dude that confused? Oh, drop shoulder. Nice.
Not to brag.
Type 25 this season, I'm actually pretty impressed he's still using it. I don't know how I do not get that, but okay.
Tango down.
Not possible for you to kill me with this gun, man.
Enemy contact.
This gun's a bit too good with its
Changing back.
damage.
Cover me. Targets in sight. Grenade.
No! 2 players on me.
Hold.
I wish I got one at least.
Contact with enemy.
No, come on, hit him. Yes. I don't know where that lag came from, but yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. This gun tends to lag a lot. Maybe it's because its frames haven't rendered as much. But alright, I guess. That's how we did in a team deathmatch game. It is a very hard gun to get used to, and you do need to learn how to get with peaks and following targets because its rate of fire is really slow. So your normal left and right shooting with other ARs is very much easier compared to this. Now, just to slide in quickly to the BR, I'm going to be showing you guys my loadout there as well. As you guys can see, we have Park, who comes out in the tier 50 battle pass, which means I was really hyped for her. Because I'm actually hyped that we actually finally got a skin. Another one, because the first one we ever got was this, and then everybody else was given this, I think, in daily events. This I got from my lucky draw, which is the Mac 10 lucky draw, and this is the one from the battle pass. So I will be using her because she's quite attractive, I would say. Compared to the others in the list, they all look amazing, don't get me wrong, but she's the one who I've been actually waiting for quite a lot. And I'm just trying to look for my class here because I don't want to play Scout for now. And yeah, this is my build for the multiplayer. I mean, for the BR side of things, is where I have stippled grip tape because we all know everybody in BR is just going to be using either the Mac 10 or the M13, so you've got to really have your ADS on point for BR. As much as you would not want to have it in multiplayer because you usually should be head glitching and not taking like straight firing bullets, like don't run into the hailstone bullets. That's just not smart to do. So if you're not playing cautiously in multiplayer, please do so. In BR, you could take certain risks because you can have your teammates pick you up in your tags. It's a little more convenient on the failure side, I would say. Oh, please load in. I don't want to have people wait for this. So as you guys know, that the new Mythic will be coming out soon. I hopefully may have my hands on it, and hopefully I think it comes out this Friday. Once the Fanic Mythic draw goes, and then we can finally have the new Mythic coming in, and I will have that on video, where I will do the full lucky draw, and I will also have a video for that gun. And I may change my attachments because that's usually what happens whenever I get a skinned gun, and as we all know, Mythics usually come with really good sights. So I'm actually looking forward to the red dot sight it offers, because if that's going to be really good and precise, then I have an easy attachment slot, because the gun I got to use for camos for the Oden is technically, I did use a red dot, excuse me, I did use a red dot so that I could get the headshots pretty easily, and no, I'm not going to do this today. And basically, it was just a lot easier to use the red dot sight too. That's the one I specifically used. You guys can use any red dot, and I think it should make the gun a lot more easier, because I've noticed using the stock skin for the stock iron sight for the Oden is a lot harder to get your shots like precise, and also that the one from the past basically gives us a pay to win skin, which is like a lot. This just made things a lot easier for us. And the sad thing is that you only get it at tier 50, so I was already done with my camos and then I got it, but yeah, I basically had a red dot on it. So if you guys are having a hard time, use a red dot. Unless you have the battle pass, then just wait for the tier 50 one, because that skin gives you a pay to win sight, and it's really easy to shoot with that one compared to the one that we get with the game as stock. Or basically the one the public can access. Okay, too much talking. And finally loaded in. Oh yeah, the other daily event characters. Nice, all of them are daily events, which is great. Where do we go? Train station. I don't know if I want to go solo this time. I mean, we do have a good team set up, so hopefully they do understand. Hello. Yes, they did. Okay, so one of them is coming. Nice. Hopefully he doesn't just beat me. I will never get bored of this thing. It's the best shoot I've ever owned. It's too good. Hopefully we can get the Oden right off the bat, and just as I said. As you guys know, whenever you pick up BR guns, they have their own attachments. So if you think that the Oden's not doing too well for you early on game, that's because you haven't made it custom. And that's because you haven't played with it in multiplayer and you haven't understood the rifle itself. So if it's a bit hard for you, just try and give it time. every gun is like that. It was just like that for the M13, where everybody now loves it. So just give it its time. And I know I saw a dude there. I'm just going to first get some armor before I rush him.
Enemy down.
Hip firing with this is certainly, I don't know how to say this. It's a challenge, and it's also not a challenge because the bullets always go to the same area. So it's relatively easier to do with this gun compared to the other guns where it just sprays random bullets. As you guys can see, the hip fire is not too bad.
Reloading. Cover me.
But it is something that will most likely be very slow rate of fire, so I don't recommend everybody to use hip firing on that gun unless they're too close range, especially multiplayer. And yeah, this is new BR, which we are also going to be getting. Oh, it's not in this map. Or maybe it is. I do see a landing strip there. So that little icon that you see there, that's going to be where the jet spawns in for BR. No, because you would steal my kill. Don't steal my kill, bot. And this is also another skin that I really like. I would like to show off because pay to win sites. It's the MSMC. It's really nice compared to the normal one that we get, or the iron sight, or any actually. MSMC doesn't beat to this one at least. This one's iron sights are too nice and too clear. You can see your opponent well, and most likely you wouldn't die, even though I'm as horrible as the bot. And they have buffed bots in multiplayer, so if you're getting killed by them a lot and raging, you can't really do much. You just have to get better at the game. Try to learn movement. If you're already good at gun skill, learn movement. That's what we need, because that's what I need as well. As much as I'm good at guns, and sometimes I may not be, because I'm not a pro player, just play because I'm a good player, I would say. And yeah, just don't ever... How do I say this? I've lost my words, sorry. Right, those are the two people I'm hearing. These guys spawn now.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Funny.
Changing mag. Cover me.
Okay, but they do have weapons, so... I'm expecting the other ones to also have weapons. Where'd he go? Oh no, did I lose a ball?
Airdrop is coming.
Okay. Another tip you want to know for BR is that using the Oden with an extended mag is a lot more easier when you actually don't use extended mag for your build, but having the mod itself is good because that's where you can add a few things and attachments where you cannot do for your gunsmith build. That's why we have mods, guys. Don't have an extended mag and then pick up an extended mag to have 90 bullets in your gun. Makes no sense, because if you can't do with 40, you better off won't be doing with 90, I'm pretty certain of it. As much as you will get the kills, you won't be as efficient and you'll be losing efficiency. Which is also true, because if you do play with the extended mags a lot, then you do kind of depend on it too much. Which I did learn the hard way. Try not to use extended mag on other guns, because that's where you can learn your accuracy with guns. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. What is up with me today? But yeah, I guess this is how the BR games go these days. It's just going to be bots. A few players show up from time to time, but nobody has gotten too wild early season already. I haven't tested ranked on multiplayer, so I don't know how that is going. I'm not really interested in the rewards for ranked, as I have items a bit better, I would say. But for people who do not have the pass and they do not spend money in the game, it is good, I would say. Especially the backpack and the jetpack that we get from BR. I was actually so happy that we finally get a jetpack, or a wingsuit rather, that looks like a jetpack. I currently have a pink one from a draw, and everybody else got one as well, so I'm not really sad because I know I paid for mine, but at the same time, like, I'm actually happy that they care about the free people, and COD is actually a very good community. They listen to us a lot. We've asked for weapon inspection, and here it is. And now we're just waiting to ask them for camos. I'm pretty sure everybody's just asking COD to let them put camos on their mythic weapons, like the Aether camo that you get by playing zombies, which I might do a gameplay of zombies soon. Maybe we will do that for the next video when the Oden comes out. I think this Friday. Hopefully it does come out this Friday. If it doesn't, you guys will still be seeing a video at the end of the week. Don't worry, it is a 2 weeks. It is a 2-day upload week. That's what I'm going to be doing. I don't even speak English anymore at this point. So basically, I have decided to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hopefully I can upload the videos by then, but that's naturally when I will be recording my sessions. And I'm not doing too much editing currently because I think that the videos look a lot more cleaner this way, where you guys can see everything from start to finish, all my goofiness, and I'm not going to be cutting out the parts where I fail or look miserable, because that's part of the game. You know, I don't have God mode, I don't have immortality, and I'm not a pro player, but when you have good moments in the game, you will see them with me. Hopefully most of the times that I try my really dumb movements and no scopes with my snipers, you guys will be able to see that the headshots I get sometimes. Like sometimes if you're close range with a bot, just try and hip fire with your sniper, and you will learn a bit about hip firing with snipers the more you do it, because they're not accurate as enough. Like every other gun's hip fire. If you watch the wall there, see it's certainly just a round circle that it forms.
Reloading.
But when it comes to snipers, it's a whole different thing because there's weapon sway. No, he's running away. Don't run away.
Engaging the enemies.
Come back to me. Okay, well, we'll go see him once I've got the upgrade. It is a bot. If it was a player, I wouldn't be targeting him as much. I would probably snipe him instead of giving him a chance to fire back. I also do like the fact that the bots in multiplayer have started getting paid to win skins, so people who don't spend money in the game, you can now pick up a few guns that I've seen at least. I've seen a Type 25 Geometry skin, and I have seen the Red Action Airspell skin, if I'm not wrong. Oh my god. This is where the video is going to get a bit crappy, because this chopper sound. Sorry, can't do anything about it, guys. Just have to deal with it. And I hope COD does change their audio, because there's something that happens whenever I'm playing with friends, whenever they tend to... Okay, he stole that with a BY-15. Hopefully we can get those kills ahead up there. I have considered getting diamond in this gun. That's how addictive it is to play with it, because it certainly isn't a gun everybody likes. I've noticed this. Oh my god, is he just going to steal all my kills? Okay. Nice man.
Enemy down.
Well, that's one thing I hate about teams in this game. They have no trust for you to get the kill. They just want all the kills by themselves. It's like the rest of us are not efficient in the game. That's what happens here. But there's some lobbies that are good. Some lobbies where you actually have people who don't loot steal. They trust you to get the kill. And they actually let you play the game to have fun and not to be sweaty. I mean, as much as it's a bot lobby, I mean, decency, you can give me a kill. But I guess you do you. You enjoy your game the way you want. I will too. Another bot, nice. Am I getting richer? It's going to be 8 kills easy. Please be in the house. Don't be rotating around with me. He is rotating around with me. Okay. Is he here finally, or is he going around? Okay. No, he's running to it. Okay, no. Nobody's around me. This should be an easy kill for me. Nobody should be able to steal it. Yep, try to get a headshot. It's relatively, I would say, easier to get headshots with this. Because it almost has no bullet spread, I would say. Because for a slow rifle, like the Man of War and this one, you would think the Man of War would do amazing, and in comparison to this, but that's where this gun actually has a little balance. Its damage is a lot higher. Its damage is 48, and if you check out your other assault rifles, they're not too high. It's actually one of the highest damaging assault rifles in the game, and it may be the slowest too, but it's very good. Okay, here we got players now. Hopefully can get this guy down. Yep, he's down. That's good to know. I'm just gonna choke him out. Oh, I do not want to get into a bad place with this person. Okay, so he is PG, so... Well, I guess I'm better than you at using the Oden. And I'm actually a horrible player. So, as you guys can see, the Oden is quite the game changer. It's a very powerful rifle, slow fire rate, but you've got to stand up to this gun for you to win against it. It's not an easy win. It does very high penetrating damage, and I don't even have it custom yet. So when you get a custom one, you have the choice of choosing ammunition rounds, and I know there's plenty that might confuse people. Basically, to make it very short and simple, the duplex ammunition for this gun will basically add one bullet when you fire. You see how you guys see one bullet hole for one bullet that I fire? When you use the duplex ammo, it'll basically shoot 2 bullets, but it'll only count as 1 of your bullets in the ammo count. The subsonic rounds are basically silenced bullets. This is one that they used back earlier, I think, in history. That's where we generally have gotten subsonic rounds from. And I think, I'm not too sure, but I basically think the one I'm using currently is subsonic rounds. I think this entirely suppresses your gun like a suppressor. So if it doesn't, then I guess I've been doing wrong.
Go, go, go!
This dude is just going to get us killed. I generally don't understand. Why do you...
I'm hurt!
Some people are just horrible. Plain horrible. Okay, so I need to just make sure that this zone doesn't kill me. Thankfully, I am Smoker. A little tip for all of you who don't like Smoker and never play it. When you take damage, you run faster. That basically means the zone most of the time won't be able to kill you because you'll basically be running faster. Like, it's a lot of speed gain that you get. Especially when you have your purple upgrade. I'm not too sure if the blue upgrade or the purple upgrade makes a big difference, but I do know you have a speed boost when you get damaged from incoming fire, health damage, whatever damage it be. You will have an increased speed run for I think 2 seconds or 3 seconds. But if you're in the zone, continuously running, and you're continuously getting hurt, it's going to be a speed boost throughout the whole ride. And I have noticed that sometimes I'm too far from the zone and eventually my speed boost will stop completely even though I'm still constantly taking damage. I think that's just a cooldown for the skill. So you can't really change much there. I think that's just what makes the Smoker class more balanced, because if we constantly had a speed boost because of damage, I think we would probably on the same level as Trap Masters.
Airdrop is coming.
Okay, this is nice. As you guys can see, tracking with this gun is really hard. Jesus Christ, I hoped to get that kill, but with this lag in the gun, I don't know why it does this. No other gun that I use lags that much whenever I get too far to kill people. So hopefully COD fixes this. And anyways guys, that is it for the video. 12 kills in the bag. I think that should be a good BR round for us to see. And basically, this is the Oden build that I use for my BR. I know that some of you may say, against players you'd want to have a faster build. Most welcome to do so. I personally prefer my gun to be more stable, because that's where you have to have movement. If your movement is fast enough, your gun doesn't need to be as entirely fast. I know some of you may think that may be wrong, but if you can account for your movement as character movement, you don't naturally need such fast ADS timing, because all you need to do is just slide, reroute your shooting, and you should be fine. But anyways guys, that should be it for the video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and make sure to share this video if you know anybody who likes COD content. And yeah, that is it. Stay healthy and drink water and stay smiling. Bye!